Hello everybody, welcome to Deep Dive Tech. Today, we are going over the top 10 future survival gadgets. Make sure you watch until the end. Kindly subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button. Number 10. 11-in-1 survival gear kits with paracord bracelet. TRSCIND. Unlike the other kit, which I was hesitant to buy, I was actually really excited for this kit. Most of the tools, like the flashlight, compass, and knife, looked almost identical to some of my gear that I had years ago, making me want to get it even more. The knife and flashlight were pretty durable. I have used several different battery brands. Fortunately, the fire starter works really well and worked the first time like a charm. I use it every once in a while, never failing to start a campfire. Since it isn't that expensive, I would recommend this as a backup kit. Number 9. Personal water filter, LifeStraw. I first learned about these water filters several years ago and was instantly drawn to them. I thought that it would be perfect for true survival scenarios, which I had the unfortunate fate of happening to me several years before that. These can last for years and supply over 1,000 gallons of clean drinking water in its lifetime. It removes over 99% of all bacteria and parasites from any water that is pulled through it. After I learned that it was approved by several countries as a proper water filter, I bought one for myself and I've tried it out, but really only needed it once when I was on a hike and ran out of water before I could make it down the mountain. I used it in a small stream, which helped to hold me over until I got back to my car the next morning. There was a little bit of taste to the water, but it is all still completely drinkable. I would recommend this product to anyone who wants to gain clean water wherever they go. They come in a variety of packs when you buy one. The company donates one to a child in need. Number 8. Fire starter, Gerber Bear Grills. Remember how I said earlier that I use a different fire starter than the one in TRSCIND's kit? Well, this is the one that is possibly my most favorite out of all the past ones I've used. This is possibly one of the most affordable fire starters that also have emergency whistles and a strong cord that is very durable. What is really nice about it is that it's stored in a waterproof compartment that is the handle of each of it. Both being connected to each other all the time by the cord, it also comes with a small survival sheet that the user can reference if they need to. For the quality of the mini bundle, and also given the peace of it, I would definitely recommend it. I have started many a campfire and bonfire very quickly with this little tool. With the item being so reliable, I bought it as a gift for my brother. I knew he would use it in a broad range of applications. Number 7. Ultimate Knife with Serrated Edges, Gerber Bear Grylls, 31-000751. I first got this knife around the same time I got the fire starter, and I've used it many times with cooking, shaving wood, fishing, and a bunch of other things. I've used over 3 dozen knives in my lifetime, and this is one of my favorites out of all of them. It's super sharp. The rubber grip helps you keep a strong grip, and the sharpener works pretty well. It's so durable despite dropping it many times, and stays sharp for a long time. It will probably last another 10 years or longer. Because it is reliable enough to be used in a variety of different ways, I would definitely recommend this knife. The only real issue I have with it is the orange part does absorb dirt more, staining it often. Number 6. Tough and ultralight survival tent. Don't die in the woods. For an emergency, this is a pretty decent tent. I bought it in case an unexpected storm ruined my camping tent during a trip, which has happened once before, and just in case a one-day hiking trip turns into a spontaneous overnighter. It was pretty decent the first time I used it, but it isn't as insulating as it advertises. I used it once when there was some rain, and it did a great job keeping the inside dry. It is a nice reassurance to carry around in case something does happen to damage your tent or need to hunker down for some unexpected weather. For that, it deserves a solid recommendation. On top of that, this product has turned out to be a perfect birthday gift for one of my friends who was just jumping with joy to have such a cool thing. Number 5. Emergency Mylar Thermal Blankets 4-pack, Swiss Safe. I have tried several emergency blankets in the past and found several cheap one-time uses and other long-term favorites. This is for sure the latter for me and many of my outdoor enthusiast friends. One thing I like is that they're available in several colors: green, orange, purple, red, white, camo, and winter camo. My favorite is the camo and winter camo, which is very convenient for hunters. The other issue that most of these blankets have are they're too flimsy and easily destroyed, but these definitely do not fit into that category, unless you try to break them. Before I used the backup tent, I actually used one of these as a tarp to cover a hole that was in my tent, and it worked perfectly. Number 4. Waterproof 3 USB port solar charger, Big Blue. One of the few things I did not think I needed so much as wanted. I was a little reluctant to spend the amount of money that I did on this, but it has not let me down so far. It can be set up within seconds and just sit off in a sunny area to charge my phone and any other devices that I have to run off a USB charger. I absolutely love the peace of mind it brings when I think about getting lost and need a map or a working phone. This charges my phone slower than my charger at home, but it's a nice source of power when you are in the wilderness, so I give it a thumbs up for a recommendation. Number 3. Zoomable 5-mode LED tactical flashlight, Gearlight. These flashlights are so bright that I have been able to continue hiking for hours after the sun has gone down, until I have found a suitable camping spot. This is also one of the truly waterproof and durable flashlights out there. I dropped one of them in a stream and the other against a boulder, and both worked fine, a few scratches here and there. Between the reliability and the affordability, I can't help but recommend this to all of you. In addition to the benefits this flashlight offers, it can also serve as a universal gift that will cater almost all tastes. Number 2. Solar-powered flashlight for camping, Thorfire. Another self-sustaining solar product. I learned about this flashlight more recently, a little skeptical if it could work as well as it said. It does take a little bit to get a decent charge, and the light has a more dimly lit blue color than white, but it works decently enough for a small amount of light, and is small enough to be stuffed into a backpack without taking up too much room. It does take a while to crank too. This is another product that is recommended only for emergency use, because of the fact that it is solar powered. Otherwise, you are probably better off with a regular flashlight. Number 1. All-season solar cooker camper, SolCook. Definitely one of the more unique solar items that I have seen. I was probably more skeptical about this product working than any other on the list. When I got it, I was very surprised at how big it was, since I could fit one of my larger kitchen pots in it and still had some room. I used it for some stew and burgers, and it actually cooked all well through, although it can take much longer than using a kitchen or a campfire. I would recommend it for those who are environmentally friendly and anyone who wants a spare cooker around for emergencies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up to date with all of our future amazing tech videos.